The lady from California is recognized.
I now yield 3 minutes to the gentleman from Missouri, Mr. Cleaver.
Gentleman from Missouri is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise in opposition to H.R. 3564, the so-called Middle Class Borrowers Protection Act of 2023. And the reason for my opposition is because this legislation does the exact opposite of what it purports. The reality is this: the Financial Services Committee held a subcommittee hearing on this legislation on May 17th, entitled "Undermining Housing Affordability with Politics." My uncle used to say, "I would really like to kill to win a Nobel Peace Prize." It's called irony. But that irony did not match the irony of the hearing on housing issues that had been hyper-politicized. In my remarks, I mentioned that stations like Fox News have been providing a narrative of FHFA changes that almost all the experts in the field and all that I have personally talked about too will tell you untrue. But the complexity of housing finance lends itself to a lack of understanding. Referring to FHFA pricing changes, which were largely required due to changes in GSE capital requirements and had not been addressed in many years, as a socialist scheme is simply wrong and is transparently political. The committee then marked up legislation in a partisan way, and what was most surprising to me was the number of industry groups who have expressed issues with the politicization of FHFA loan level price adjustment changes. The FHFA in this process has been willing to provide information to Congress, and much more information than would have been received by private entities before conservatorship. I was pleased when FHFA listened to the concerns of Congress and outside organizations in rescinding a debt-to-income-based loan level price adjustment that would have led to several problems. The bill we are debating today affirms that decision. But the bill we are debating today, and you look at what the CBO has said about the bill, is potentially expensive and not in the best interest of the American people. And given the politics of the issue, the American public should have no confidence that end results would be any less politicized. For example, requiring notice and comment about all of the pricing matters and the adjustments would reduce the GSE's ability to a quickly response to changing market conditions, thereby undermining safety and soundness objectives in times of market issues. This would require the agency to delay implementation of pricing changes for an extended period. There are several alternatives that could be required that would accomplish the annual guarantee fee report FHA already requires.
Gentleman's time's expired. Lady from California reserves.